Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rohit and today we'll talk about that regular expression pattern designing. So in the last day we talked about the regular expression and how we can quote actually the regular expression. We have three methods we can replace, we can check that the keyword is pattern is present or not, we can get the exact text. So this method we talk about in our last session. We discuss about that how can we write the code, even we show the example in our ServiceNow background script. But today we'll mostly focus on that the pattern designing, how we can design the pattern to find out the exact certain matches in our tools. So for that, what I am going to do that I am going to use one of the tools that this tools. So I am going to use these tools. In these tools, we are going to be this will be our text string, and here we'll do some regular expression, and using the regular expression, we'll try to match those text string. So basically the regular expression or the pattern that we are going to design there, that pattern will be universal for all these platforms. Let's say that you are going to code that in your Python, or you are going to code that in your Java or JavaScript or AngularJS. The regular expression will be pretty much same for all the environment, but the coding, like testing coding, the method will be a little bit different for, or the coding structure will be a little bit different, vary based on the environment. So the expression syntax will be remain same, but other will be little bit different. So first we'll put some test string here, and then we'll try to match that. So let's say that somebody put a input called I am Rohit. Okay, so if somebody put this I am the Rohit, and then here in the regular expression I should check that, let's say that I should check that this text have any character or not. If the character is there, so let's say that you created a field called a string field, and then there you mentioned that user has to be has provide that number. Okay, and if instead of number, if any character or any string is providing, you are going to throw an error. So first of all, you are going to check that is there any character or not. To checking the character, we can mention any specific character. Let's say I'm going to check that I is present or not. If I put the I, and directly I am able to check that the I is present or not in the system. So let's say that if you are trying to access, or if you are trying to check that whether this whole string or whole letter have I keyword or not. So it could be you can check the O present or not. So you can see that O is highlighted. So in this way we can check that the text is actually present or not. Now let's say that it is not quite, it is, let's say that if you know the fixed word, then you can define that which fixed word you are going to search that. So you can define that A, or you can define the B or C. So you can see if it is find, it is going to highlight. So if you use the test method, it will return true. And if you see, so if I search with the A keyword, or the pattern is a bracket A, it will return me true. And if I pass the pattern B, it will return false. So based on that, you can start your coding. Now it is quite impossible to put all these characters one by one. For that, what we can do, we can define A to J, this keyword. So once we put the A to J, means that it is, this pattern is highly case sensitive. So it is checking that any character which is started with A to J in the system or not, right? So yes, there is a couple of fields which is started with the A, and the pattern is mentioning that these are the keyword which is having the A or something like that. But here it is not highlighted this I character, because I is a capital letter, right? So for that, what I have to do, I can provide some extra called A to Z, this one. So it means that the first character, or the character I'm looking for a character which will be A to Z, and then and then or capital A to capital Z, any character, and then you can see it is able to highlighted all these character which is part of A to Z one. Okay, now what we can do, let's say, so we understand that, so searching, so we have a couple of method here. I'm going to define that the simple pattern. The first pattern, let's say that I am Rohit, this is someone provided. Now our question or our text, I'm going to search that the pattern. I'm going to design that, let's say that I'm going to design that a pattern called this name should be start with a capital letter. So what I am going to do a pattern, the name will be start, or the text will be, let's say that I'm going to put this text is Rohit. So let's say this is our pattern. So Rohit Kumar is my name is a pattern, and here I am going to say that the user, whoever is providing this Rohit Kumar, they have following space, and they have that start with the capital letter, and the surname also started with the capital letter or not. For that, what we have to do, what I am going to do. So I'm saying that the first character should be R, second character will be HIT, then there will be space, and then there will be so this way we can put the specific keyword and then search that. So instead of that, what we can do, I will just remove that and say that the first character will be A to Z. So this will be A to Z, and you can see it is still highlighting. It means that the first character which will be A to Z, and if I remove that whole this one, so you can see here the Kumar will be also A to Z word. So in that case, you can see the pattern is getting matched. Now after this one A to Z, there could be any number of string, right? So there either it will be we don't know that how many character will be provided by their name, first name, and then how many character we can provide as last name. So if you know the fixed rate of time, I mean fixed character, you can define that. Otherwise, what you can do, you can see that here we have quantifier. What is the quantifier? In quantifier, you can mention that the occurs 0 or 1 time. So it can be occurs 0 or 1 time. We can define that quantifier here. So if we define plus sign, it means that it can be occurs one. It should be at least one and more time, right? So you can see we can define that keyword called one or more time. Here we can say that occurs 0 or more time, right? So what we'll do, we don't know that how much time or how much character that the user is going to be provide, but that has to be in small letter. So what I'll do, I will remove and say that A to Z, it will be there, and then I don't know that how much character, but that has to be, there has to be some some number. So only, so for that we can define the occurs one or more time. For that, what we can do, we can define the plus sign. So let's understand one more time. So this Rohit Kumar, to match this Rohit Kumar, we are mentioning that the first character should be capital R, and then there should be some letter. We don't know how much letter, but that has to be some number. Okay, at least one character will be there in a small letter. So that's the reason we define the plus. And after that, there will be some space, and then there will be one capital letter K, and then after that there will be some A to Z will be there, but how much time we don't know. So we are, but at least that should be one number. So that's why we are defining plus. So this is our pattern, and using the pattern we can check that the user is provided proper name. So what the so if we remove that Kumar or this text, you can see it is not highlighted because we are looking after K or the after space one capital letter. After that, there should be at least one one small letter. So if you type something K or any letter, it will automatically immediately search. So this is one kind of matches. So first thing first, we discuss that we can define, we can define that a specific number A, B, C, or any range, capital range or small range. Okay, and then we can check that. Now let's see that we are going to, so let's say that we are going to match a number. So let's say that somebody put this number, and we can check that the number is provided properly or not. For that, what we'll do, we'll check that first, we'll check that all these are number or not, right? So for that, we'll check that, let's say that somebody give you requirement that that everyone should I mean that this fields, whoever is going to provide, they has provide the number. If they provide that any character or anything, then it should not be it should be through an error, right? For that, what we can say that A to Z or A to Z, is there any A to Z or A to Z is fine. We will able to, or if we find this kind of text, we'll throw an error. So for that, if we type A, and you can see it is able to find out this A character, and then you can throw an error in your system call you cannot define this A or something like that. So that is the one thing. So let's say that here I am going to match that let's say that you created a phone number. So let's say I am going to create a phone number here. So let's say that this is our test string, and the user has to be provided their email address or their number in this format, right? So first format, or we have to check that this is the format or not. If this format is matches, we are going to show, and if this format doesn't match, then we'll show an error. If the format is matches, we are going to show that number. So first thing first is that we have to be remember that first they will provide a plus sign. For that, what I will do, I'll select the plus sign. So plus sign is not, you can see it's give me error because this is a special character. So what we have to do, we have to put a backslash. So any special character, if you getting an error, you should define the this slash and then this character. So now you can see I am able to match this plus one. Now we know that it will be a 2-digit. So we know the digit will be 2-digit, and then there will be number. So we'll say that 0 to 9. So character will be 0 to 9. So we'll define that character will be 0 to 9, and then how many times it will be? It will be 2 times. So for that, you can see that if you know the fixed length, you can define the number of length, how much time it will be occur, right? So we'll say that the time will be 2. So we define that a number will be 2. If we get the 3, it doesn't select the 3 because we are looking for first plus, then some number will be provided 0 to 9, and then that fixed will be at least 2, and then there will be one slash. Again, you can see I can't put the slash. For the slash, I have to put the backslash. Now you can see this text is getting matched so far, and then you can see if I put any extra character, you can see it is not matching. So because we know that the length will be plus, and then country code will be always 2 character. After that, there will be 3 character. So let's say that 0 to 9, and it will be 3 character, we know. So we will say the 3, and then there will be one dash. So we'll put the dash. If you don't any for special character, you can define the slash, and then we know that it will be 0 to 9. So we'll say the 0 to 9, and it will be again 3 character, and then there will be one slash, and then there will be 4 characters. So for that, we'll define that 0 to 9, and then this time it will be 4 character. So if you see, this is the 4 character, and then it will return you the true. Okay, so if somebody provided this one, so it will be return you the true. So this is the format, or this is the pattern that you can verify in your code that this pattern is they are providing or not. If the pattern is following this pattern, then it will return you the true. Now let's say we are going to match that email address. So let's say that so how can we validate that they are providing the proper way email address or not? For that, what pattern we have to do? So if you see the email address, we have a three different. Left side there is one text, then there is a special character, then there is a text, and then there is one special character, and then there is a some text. So this is how we know that the format will be. So what we'll say, the first it will be start with A to Z or capital A to Z. So this will be like that, and then there could be some number. So we'll say the 0 to 9, because if somebody put that Rohit 09 @ gmail.com, that also should select, right? So if we remove the 0 to 9, it will not be select this 0 to 9. For that, we are going to select the 0 to 9. And next, what will be the happen? So it will be how much length we don't know, but at least there should be one length, at least one. Okay. After that, there will be one special character called @, and then what format they should follow? They should again follow A to Z here, and then we don't know how much character it is, so we will select the plus, and then there will be one special character, we'll slash and dot, so it will be special character, and then there will be again A to Z in small letter, and then how much character it will be 2 comma 3, so it means that that has to be 2 or 3, I mean the length has to be 2 or comma 3. So if you put that something like that, that character is not going to be select. So if you can see, this character is not going to select. So if you say co or that gmail.c, it will not accept, because you have to be have put that at least 2 character, then only this will be selected. So this way you can also validate that your email address. So basically we do have you can see this is the pattern called the, you can, if you have any defined simple pattern, so you can define that A B C, or else this is the inverse, so you can define that A to Z or capital A to Z or this way, and for digit you can define the 0 to 9. Let's forget this one, I will talk about that later, but you can see this is the quantifier. You can define that how much character will be there. If you know that it will be 0 to 0 or 1, you can define that one. So these all the quantifier. And now if you see here, instead of instead of this 0 to 9, you can simply define the slash d. So slash d, it means that digit, so you don't need to define that 0 to 9, you can simply say that slash d. Similarly for character, you can word or character, you can simply define that slash w. So instead of A to Z, you can just remove this all, and you don't need to do these are the shortcut actually. So you can simply, instead of this A to Z or A to Z, you can simply say that slash w. So slash w means all the word, slash d means digits. So this way we can validate the email address and everything. So if you have any question, let me know in my comment section. Thank you very much. Have a great day.